Hello and welcome to another Express workout. We are going to jump right on in, but before we do, make sure you have some water. And also, I have a set of weights here in front of me. This workout, weights are absolutely optional. You can do the moves without the weights. I will demo through the workout as well without the weights, but I have a set of light weights. I actually have a set of 2.5 and I have a set of 5, just in case there's literally just 3 moves, upper body moves that I'll be adding them in. So it's up to you if you want to. You don't have to. So let's start with our warm up. Just give me shoulder roll here on the right side. Starting slow, but believe me, we're gonna work this up real quick. 3, 2, 1. I mean, we don't call this an Express Vault series for nothing. It is for those of us who just want to get in, do the thing, get out, have some fun, get the endorphins going. 3, 2, 1. Back to this arm. Now we're going to bring it forward. Stretching out the arms. I have my palms here coming down, and then I open that up to the side. Oh, that feels good. Really lengthening through the fingers. A couple more times here. And then we'll go back to the other side. Same thing, really lengthening the fingers through this entire circle. Yeah. And if there's a sticking point somewhere, take your time. There's no rushing, and maybe you linger there a little bit and then bring it back around. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Still with the shoulders here. Just give me together and open. So bringing the elbows towards each other and then bringing that nice and widen back, opening up the chest. So even if you are not using weights for these upper body moves, we still want to make sure that we're warming this up enough, setting ourselves up for success here, making sure things are nice and loose and ready to work for us. 3, 2, and 1. Give me a side step here. So just light, just getting the legs moving a little bit. Maybe it's a slower, maybe it's the first time you're moving today. You're like, let me ease into it. It's okay. I had some pre-workout, so there's, and it is working. So I have a little bit of pep. So we're gonna come back in. Now dip it maybe a little bit lower if you're ready for it. And stretch here, side to side. Really lengthening the side body, lengthening through the arms. If you come down lower, maybe the pace slows down a bit, right? It doesn't have to be super fast and a big gesture. Maybe it's fast and smaller, maybe it's a bigger gesture, slower pace. Reaching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me booty kicks. So you have the option of stepping if you want to take all the impact out. Maybe it's a slight hop here. I'm feeling kind of hoppy today. And it's not every day that I do, right? There's some days where I'm like, I just need to pare it down. Maybe my body just needs it. Maybe I'm not in it for that. It's okay. Not all movement needs to be, look one way for you. Movement looks different for me from day to day. 3, 2, 1. Bring it high knees. High knee step. Core engaged, driving the elbow back. Still warming up that upper body. Using our core to support us with this move as we lift. Foot flexed. So I'm not pointing it, I'm flexing that foot as I'm driving the knee up. Shoulders out of the ears. Yes. I found on my journey, I really love these kind of like express 30 minutes and under, because it's like high energy pumped. I get a sweat on and I feel great afterwards. 3, 2, one side. And sometimes longer than that, it's just my focus goes away. And then I'm thinking of other things. And I find that I concentrate less really on my form beyond that point. So it doesn't really help me. So that's why, for me personally, I love these and I love bringing them to you. And hopefully if you've done a few of these, you realize you can really get your body active and have an effective round of movement that doesn't have to be an hour long, right? You can get that in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, pushing the booty back. Ooh, here we go. A little bit wider, just because I feel I can get a little bit deeper into the thigh. Warm that up, Emily. 3, 2, 1. Last warm up we're gonna do, half squat here. So literally just baby half, hinge at the hip, toe reach. So down, core engage. It's a hinge, right? Like a door. It just hinges. It doesn't like curl over. It's a straight line. So keep the spine nice and tall as you come down and tall as you come over. Just warming up our lower body and giving it a little bit of stretch in this reach. Again, take it at your pace. Be in control of each movement. Here for just a few more seconds. Maybe you're feeling warm. I'm feeling warm. I'm not sure if it's because of the light. I always have to gauge that. I'm like, is it feeling really warm? 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So we have a set of 9 moves. It ends up being 10 because we're gonna do one move on each side. So 10 through 30 seconds each. We're gonna go through them, take it at an easy pace the first time, and then speed it up as we go through the next round because we'll already know the moves. So first move up is, and don't worry, I'll give you a water break. You know how we do. So good morning. Same idea here with this hip hinge. Slight bend in the knee. We're gonna come over, fingers lightly behind your ears. Here we go, straight over and over, up. Pushing the booty back, squeezing it up and under. So I'm really pushing that booty back so that I have length in my spine supported with my core. And then I'm squeezing the booty to bring me up and forward, right? The dual motion here. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, as you bring yourself up. 3, 2, 1. Next move, we're going into bicep curls. So I'm grabbing here my 5 pounds right here at the side. Again, slight bend in the knee, and we're going right, left, both. So and then now alternate left, right, double. Here we go again. So single, single, double. And then notice how I alternate on this single, single, double. There we go. Again, if this is without the weights, keep going. Just pretend, like use that musculature. Yes, I'm still working. 3, 2, 1. Coming into our jacks. So here we go, we're right into it. You can step it to take it to a low impact. If you wanna increase the intensity, you have options. You know, I'm showing you options always. You have every level at your service. You just have to pick one. Just commit to one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check out the arms. All right, we're going into a front and side crunch. So secure on this left leg. slight bend. Core is gonna keep you balanced. Fingertips right behind your ears. Here we go. So we're gonna lift up straight and then to the side. So we have like a front crunch variation to an oblique crunch. And I am opening up that leg on the side as they come around. Option, if you don't want to lift your leg, you don't have to. So forward, notice there's a bend here. Then I open it up, heel is raised, bring it to the side. 3, 2, 1. Other side. So secure before we move, right? Plant that foot. Here we go. So I'll start with the lowest impact version, which is without the raise. As you crunch that, like, ugh, even to the side, I'm working these muscles. It's the mat. I blame the mat. It is the mat because it's just cushioned. But it really helps for the jumps to just take a little bit of that impact out of the joint. But sometimes balancing works a little bit trickier. 3, 2, and 1. I am bringing back up my weights. I'm gonna take it down to my 2.5 because we're gonna do some shoulder stuff right now. Same thing here with the alternating single doubles. Give me goalpost arms. I'm gonna start with my left side this time. Single, single, double, double. And then I start with the right, do the other time. Double, double, there we go. Single straight up. Bam, bam. Keep going. I'm gonna show without the weights. Same thing here, I kind of do like raise the roof because the imagery of pressing against the ceiling. If you imagine there's a force working against you, that activates the muscles, even if there's nothing there. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna give me a T-jack. So arms to the side, to the front. So right here for a lower impact version, if you wanna jump it. Shoulder height on both sides. Straight up, straight out. Come on, keep going. If your arms are sore, because we just did a lot of work, don't stop moving your feet. Give it a rest, give it a shake, and then get back into it. Get back into it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out because we're about to go into serious move here with our wing squeezes. She came to work out some shoulders today. So we are gonna take our hands, shoulder height out, bring it down, literally just like a little bit. We're gonna make a half circle. So forward, back. We're gonna be there, we're gonna go up for a count of 4 and then come down. So here we go. And 1, 2, you're bringing it up to almost about a Y, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2. As you're coming down, to show you this, I'm bringing, that motion is pretty exaggerated. I really want you to work that back because you're gonna target different points. Keep going. My shoulders are burning, yes. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, shake that out. Oh, I'm grabbing my 5-pound weights. Coming here on the side. Have my right foot. This is a kickstand. You can do it with feet together. With a slight bend, it's whatever's comfortable for you. This is just works for me. And here we're gonna alternate. I bring up the left, right, double. That pattern now alternates. Right, left, double. Now really squeeze in the back. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades like there's a pencil back there. Keep going. I'm gonna face you. So you can see as it alternate feet stance, maybe it's a little bit wider to give you stability. I'm rocking a little bit on this mat here with the front foot. Double, single, single, double, in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Last move of the round. It's another jack variation. This time we're punching straight forward. Here we go. So you can step. Come on, get into it. Or bring it out. Or hop it. But really punch wherever you are on this. Really commit to putting some force behind each punch. Core engaged. Come on, here we go. You get a break after this. Come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab some water. Yes. I'm like, all that shoulder work, my arms. You did amazing. So we're gonna go in it again from the top. We start with our good mornings into our bicep curls. Then we have our first jack variation into our crunches, shoulder press, T-jacks, wing squeezes, upright row, and then punch jacks. We're starting in 5 seconds, starting with our good mornings. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Back and up. So this move, not a rush. Really want you to be in control of this movement. Think of your core being engaged. Make sure you're pushing the booty back, squeezing it up and under. And breathing while you're doing all of that. 3, 2, 1. Up, grab your weights if you're grabbing weights for our bicep curls. Here we go. Single. I almost screwed that up. So maybe your pace is a notch faster. I really don't want you to go faster than this. Maybe it's a little bit slower. Main thing is you're in control and that you're not swinging this up, right? That it's not 3, 2, 1. Put these down, going straight into our jacks. Here we go. This mat makes me feel so bouncy, which I love. Just gives me that little extra cushion. I'm like, why didn't I think about this before? Especially for me, I'm on hardwood, so I need that. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with crunches. I'm gonna go ahead and lift with my left this time. Up, side. If you even want to challenge yourself here, I'm gonna back up off the mat because I get a little bit more support. Another way to increase intensity is you don't bring down the foot at all, which is crazy for me right now. 3, 2, 1, other side. Remember, you have this version, crunch it here. Don't ever want you to think that just because you're not lifting the leg, I'm really working that core. And then to the side. If you take that option, there might be days where really it's just not, you're not feeling confident with your leg raise, and it's okay. I want you to feel confident in these moves. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder press. I'm gonna go, I thought about picking up those 5s, but then I remembered we have other stuff coming. Here we go. So let's do this over here. Single, single, double. Pressing that straight up, straight up. Making sure shoulders out of the ears if you're feeling them creeping up. Make sure you reset, keep going. Bam, bam. Don't lock out your knees, keep going. 3, 2, 1, bring these down into our T-jacks. Here we go. Remember, coming only up to the shoulder. I don't want you to go too high. Right there. Keep going, keep going. Yes. We're only here for under 30 minutes, so we gotta make the most out of it. 3, 2, 1. Give it a shake out real quick because we're going into our wing squeezes. This is really like a shoulder burnout. It was on purpose. We're really working these bad boys. Here we go. And forward and back. Up, down, 2, 3, 4. Goal here, try to keep the shoulders out of the ears even as you bring it down. So, or even as you bring it up, right? So from here, as I come up, sometimes it's like, keep it down. So notice, really concentrating. It takes a lot of effort and concentration for me to make sure that form is there so that we're tensing the right muscles. Would you really walk out of here? Come on, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out into our upright row. Grabbing a set of 5s. There's times where I do this with a little heavier, but 5s are good for today. I'm gonna be here. Actually, let me face you. And here we go. Left, right, up. Right, left. Remember, squeezing our shoulder blades. Single, single, double. If you're feeling this in your lower back, bring it up a bit. You don't have to come all the way over, right? Adjust, or maybe you have to push the booty further back. Squeezing and working. Keep going, keep going. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Into our last jack move, which is our jack punch. Bam, right in front. Here we go. Use your core. I want you to put as much strength behind this as you can in this move. Even in a step, it's like Mortal Kombat. Like complete warrior mode. Here, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Grab some water. You did this. Yes. 2 rounds, all the way through. Amazing. Keep the feet going. Just a way of putting 10 moves together, 30 seconds each, all the way through. Short break in between them. And you always have the option, like, I can go one more time. Jot down the moves or rewind it and do another set. Or do that second set over because we didn't have a lot of pauses through. This is about making this work for you. Maybe you're like, this is just what I needed. It's like the right pace. We are going to stretch this out, especially our shoulders. Here we go. So bringing right arm out, reaching that and then bring it across. Maybe you grab at the forearm here, or maybe you just cradle your arm at the bicep above the elbow, right? And just open that up. So bringing that across literally just opens up that shoulder. And as I exhale, as my chest collapses and allows for a little bit more room, I just gradually give it a little bit more of a tug and a little slightly deeper stretch. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Oh my goodness, that's good. Release. Bring that up and over. So bringing that straight back. I'm working through all this hair. I'm like, can we reach the arm through the hair? It's like big hair problems. Breathe through. So have a nice stretch. Keep it nice and lifted. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Amazing. Release. Other side. So we're bringing this left arm out. Right, palms facing forward, and then bring it across. Again, pick your place where it might be right here in the forearm. It might be cradling. It might feel different actually doing in one placement. So find that point where it nicely just opens up your shoulder. Remember, you inhale, as you exhale, maybe bring it a little bit closer to your chest, a little bit further across for a deeper stretch. While you're here, maybe just releasing tension in the neck a little bit. Maybe you're holding tension there through a lot of these shoulder moves, maybe even through the jacks. 3, 2, 1, release. Bring it up and over. And then literally just bringing the palm back behind onto that shoulder blade and then pressing this back. I feel like my hair is bigger on that side. I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, I really feel this. Amazing. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to use the wall for some support here, but I'm bringing my foot up. So I'm bringing the knee up and then crossing my ankle above the knee and then bringing that down. Whoa. Stay there, just like de-miking myself. The pluses of being in the corner. I have walls on both sides of me. And just bring that down as far as comfortable for you. Oh yeah. Making this nice 4 shape, feeling that opening up. And the hips lower back, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up and release. Other side. And so using the core, lifting that up, and bringing that up and over. And then sitting back. So even if you didn't take the jumping versions on the jack, we still had a lot of dynamic movement in the lower body. So this just helps stretch out our hips, our lower back from the impact that we did, however level of impact. It's maybe that misconception sometimes if you're like, well, I didn't do it at the highest impact or intensity for every move, so I don't have to stretch as much, and that's not true. Your body needs the self-care, no matter what you did. 3, 2, 1, release, come up, side lunge. Pick a side, so staying, coming over, pushing the booty back, keeping the chest lifted. Yes, you're bent, but it's still elevated as opposed to like parallel to the ground. Pressing the edge of the foot towards the ground. So instead of having it curled in, I'm really keeping this foot nice and flat. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. 3, 2, 1, bring it up and over. Same thing here, keeping this foot nice and flat, lengthening this full leg. Three, 2, 1, slowly bring that up. Yes, give me 1, quick stretch up and over. Right through. Other side, lifted, just so we can get the stretch in this side body. We did those oblique crunches. Yes, so I'm lifting and then coming over, bringing the length over and release. Amazing, we did it. Hopefully I see you for our next, maybe it's an express workout, maybe it's focused power, maybe it's seated speed. Regardless, I will see you next time.